Hello all, welcome to my channel Weight Lecture. Today we will discuss multiple choice questions on livestock productions and management. Question number first. Leguminous fodder are option A high in fiber, option B high in protein, option C high in fat and option D none. The right answer is option B, that is high in protein. Actually, on the basis of crude fiber and total digestible nutrient contained in animal feed are of two types. That is roughages. Roughages include those feed which contain 18 greater than 18% CF and less than 60% TDN, total digestible nutrient. While another group is concentrate. This include those feed which contain less than 18% crude fiber and greater than 60% total digestible nutrient. Again, on the basis of moisture content, roughages are of two types, that is dry roughages and succulent roughages. Dry roughages that contain water less than 10 to 15% and succulent roughages that contain water greater than 60 to 90%. And succulent refuges mainly include like cultivated fodder, silage, tree leaves, and pasture. And cultivated fodder, on the basis of their protein content, they are of two types. That is leguminous fodder, and another is non-leguminous fodder. Leguminous fodder contain digestible crude protein 2 to 3% and CP is 19 to 22%, while non-leguminous fodder contain digestible crude protein 1 to 2% and crude protein is 7 to 9%. Although that leguminous fodder contain very high CP percentage, that is 19 to 22%, still we cannot use leguminous fodder as a source of protein for animal. We prefer concentrate as a source of protein for animal because of presence of anti-nutritional factor in leguminous fodder, which not only hinders the absorption of protein present in it but also as well as other nutrient too. Question number second. Silage is option A sun dried hay, option B succulent fermented and preserved dried fodder, option C succulent fermented and preserved green fodder, option D succulent fermented and preserved dried hay. The right answer is option C, that is succulent fermented and preserved green fodder. Actually, silence is succulent, that is, it contains 60 to 70% moisture and it's fermented because it is made up of that carbohydrate rich green fodder and the lactic acid producing bacteria fermented those glucose into the acid. Most commonly, that lactic acid producing bacteria is Lactobacillus plantarum. Due to that fermentation, there is a presence of acid and which lower the pH, which is responsible for its preservations. Okay, so silage is succulent, fermented and preserved green fodder. Okay, the best crop for silage making is maize, and that maximum percentage of alcohol which is achieved by fermentation is 16%. Okay, during silage making, there are major four phases. First is aerobic phase, second is fermentation phase, third is stable phase, and fourth is aerobic spoilage phase. Aerobic phase, which is the first few hours during the silage making, at that time the atmospheric oxygen which is present between the plant particle is used up by the plant itself as well as that another aerobic and facultative aerobic microorganism such as like yeast and enterobacteriaceae, and that yeast ferment the glucose into the ethanol and carbon dioxide, and the pH during aerobic phase is 6.5 to 6. And when the all oxygen is used up, and when the silage become anaerobic, that fermentative phase starts. At that time, that lactic acid bacteria is large in number which produce lactic acid and another acid, and during fermentation phase the pH of silage is 3.8 to 5. And after fermentation phase there's a stable phase which include only those bacteria which tolerate high acidic condition, example lactobacillus buccinariae. And then there is a aerobic spoilage phase, which is start when that the silage is exposed to air, and it's mainly happen during that feed out condition, feed out time, and as well as when their cover is destroyed by any accident. Okay. Now question number 3. Urea is good source of which minerals for crop? Option A, nitrogen. Option B, phosphorus. Option C, potassium. And option D, calcium. The right answer is option A, that is nitrogen. There are different type of fertilizer which is used for crop. That is nitrogen fertilizer, which include like nitrate fertilizer, that is sodium nitrate and calcium nitrate, and then ammonium fertilizer, which include ammonium sulfate, nitrate and ammonium fertilizer like ammonium nitrate, amide fertilizer, which include urea and calcium cyanamide. And then there is another phosphorus source. Phosphorus rich fertilizer includes diammonium phosphate, monoammonium phosphate, nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, and single super phosphate. And another potassium rich fertilizer includes burnt cucumber skin, sulfate of potassium, magnesia, light clay, calc, wood ash, green sand, granite dust, sawdust, etc. And that calcium carbonate, calcium hydroxide, quicklime, magnesium calcium carbonate are the source of calcium for crop. Okay, question number 4. Black Bengal goat is famous for option A for its color, option B multiple birth, option C production, option D meat production. The right answer is option D, that is meat production. Here are different type breed of goat. Like milch breed of goat means those goat which is used for milk purpose. That Alpine, Anglo-Nubian, Beetle, Damascus, Sanin, Toggenburg. Similarly, meat breed of goat includes Black Bengal, Boer, and dual-purpose breed of goat include Jamunapari, Barbary. Okay. Now tail rot. Question number 5. Tail rot disease is treated by use of option A, streptopenicillin, option B, ampicloxacillin, option C, amoxicloxacillin, option D, tetracycline. The right answer is tetracycline. Since tail rot disease is seen in both cattle as well as in fish, tail rot disease in cattle is a condition in which that part of tail rot away, resulting in a shorter stubby tail, and it is mainly due to as an injury to the tail such as like dislocation, break, or trauma. And for this we use treatment protocol. There is a infusion of chloramine T for around 60 minutes at the rate of 8 mg per liter. And tail rot or fin rot is also seen in fish, which is a contagious bacterial disease, due to which there is a result which result in that putrefaction of tail or other fin, and which is mainly caused by a bacteria, Flexibacter columnaris. And the treatment includes that OTC or terramycin given orally at the rate of 7.5 gram in 100 kg of feed per day for 2 weeks. And or we can use deep treatment. We deep the infected fish in 500 ppm copper sulfate solution for about 1 minute. Okay. Question number 6. The electroejaculation was first adopted by option A, Misser, option B, Hoffman, option C, Batelli, option D, Strasburger. The right answer is option C, Batelli. Actually, Misser discovered first crude purified DNA in the nucleus of WBC in pus, and the anthrax was the first discovered by that Pasteur, and Lister gave the first idea of antiseptic surgery. Okay. Question number 7. Bacteria which is used to remove glucose from egg white prior to drying is option A, E. coli, option B, streptococci, option C, Klebsiella. Option D, Clostridium. The right answer is option B, Streptococci. Since we make dry egg white in order to make the egg stable, and during this process the glucose is removed from that liquid egg white, and mm, either by two way, that is fermentation, by using a yeast, or by like using glucose oxidase catalyzed enzyme system. During this both process there is a formation, sometimes there is a formation of uh, a substance or a product, we can say a product, that is melanoidin, which is not other than only a brown high molecular weight polymer, which is mainly formed when sugar and amino acid combine, and that destroyed the product. So instead of that glucose eliminate for glucose elimination, instead of using fermentations or glucose oxidase catalyzed enzyme system, the desugarization was actually achieved by mean of use of bacteria, and so that melanoidin product is not formed. And the majorly used bacteria are Acetobacter xylinum, Streptococcus lactis, Propionibacterium sermani, Proteus petersoni, and propionic acid cocci. Okay, the next 8. Which of the following is the ectoparasite of cattle? Option A, tapeworm. Option B, roundworm. Option C, tick. Or option D, none. The right answer is option C, tick. Actually, those organism which lives inside or on the body of the host is referred as parasite. There are two type of parasite, that is ectoparasite. Ecto refer out. Those parasite which lives on the surface of host body are called ectoparasite. Example like lice, flea, fly, tick, mite, and mosquito. And those parasite which lives within a body of a host are called endoparasite. Example of endoparasites are like cestode, which include tapeworm, trematode, which include fluke, and nematode, which include roundworm. Okay, question number 9. Which of the following viral disease transmitted by contaminated food and water? Option A, hepatitis. Option B, polio. Option C, AIDS. Option D, both A and B. The right answer is option D, both hepatitis and polio. Actually, hepatitis A and E are typically transmitted by contaminated food and water, while hepatitis B, C, and D usually transmitted via parenteral contact with infected body fluid. And polio also transmitted via contaminated food and water. So answer is both hepatitis and polio. But AIDS are only transmitted via sexual contact with infected persons, or when we contact with infected person blood. Okay. Now, question number 10. Study of circulatory system is known as option A, aesthesiology, option B, dermatology, option C, arthrology, option D, angiology. The right answer is option D, that is angiology. Actually, the arthrology is the study of joint, dermatology is the study of skin, and aesthesiology is the study of sense organ and sensation. Okay. Question number 11. Axial skeleton consists of option A, vertebra, option B, rib, option C, sternum, and option D, all. The right answer is option D, that is all. Actually, axial skeleton includes its skull, ribs, sternums, and vertebra, while the appendicular skeleton, which is include limbs, both forelimbs and hind limbs, and as well as girdle, pelvic and both pectoral girdle. Okay, question number 12. Hardest substance of body is option A, bone, option B, hoof, option C, enamel, option D, none. The right answer is option C, enamel. Okay, the hardest substance in body is enamel. Hardest tissue in body is dentine. and when there is a hardest connective tissue in body is bone. Okay. Question number 13. Left forefoot and right hind foot touches the ground at same time, followed by right forefoot and left hind foot in case of walking, or in case of pacing, in case of trotting, or in case of jumping. The right answer is C, trotting. That trotting is like walking as a higher pace as compared to normal walk, and but lower as than a proper run. So at the time of trotting, the left forefoot and the right hind foot touches the ground at the same time. But while in case of pacing, that fore and hind foot of the one side, same side, touches the ground at the same time. Okay. Now, question number 14. Which of the following is the hemi containing protein? Myoglobin, hemoglobin, and C is all, or D is cytochrome. The right answer is, that is C, all. Actually, hemoglobin containing that hemi, which is iron, and in the form of metalloprotein, and it is presence, hemoglobin presence in a red blood cells, and which is responsible for oxygen transport. Okay. And myoglobin also contain that iron hemi, right? It is also containing iron containing protein. It is resemble as like of hemoglobin. The only one difference is that like one hemoglobin molecule combined with like four oxygen molecule, but in case of that myoglobin, one myoglobin carry only single oxygen molecule. Okay. And similarly, cytochromes are also that redox active protein which also contain hemi, that is iron, and it is mainly involved in electron transport change and redox catalysis. Okay. Now, question number 15. Length of intestine in cattle is 180 feet. Option B, 100 feet. Option C, 80 feet. Option D, 120 feet. The right answer is option A, 180 feet. Actually, the real answer is 160 to 170 feet. That is 50 to 52 meter. But that 160 to 170 feet is near to 180 feet among all options. So answer is A. And the length of the intestine is 50 to 52 meter, in which that small intestine length is 40 meter, out of which duodenum is 1 meter, longest one is jejunum 38 meter, and ileum is also 1 meter, and that of large intestine is 11 meter, out of which length of cecum is 0.75 meter, length of rectum is 0.25 meter, and colon is 10 meter. Okay. Now question number 16. Range of the pH in rumen is option A 5.7 to 6.8, option B 4.5 to 5.7, option C 7.8 to 8.3, or option D 7.4. The right answer is option A, that is 5.7 to 6.8, slightly acidic. Okay. Other than pH of the rumen, other important facts related to rumens are like the average temperature of rumen is 39 degrees Celsius, and that oxidation reduction potential of reticuloruminal environment. Oxidation reduction potential refer as like is responsible to maintain the normal environment of the rumen, which is minus 350 MV, that is millivolt. Okay. Then mean ruminal turnover rate across the period for liquid grain and hay were. Okay. Mean ruminal turnover means the time taken by this ingredient to pass out the rumen. That is a 8.1 percentage per hour in case of liquid, and 4.4 percentage in case of grain, and in 3.9 percentage in case of hay. That is 8.1% liquid is passes out, that crosses the rumen uh, in 1 hour. Um, okay, and now major gases that found in rumen are that carbon dioxide is maximum, that 67%, followed by methane 26%, and followed by oxygen. Okay, and now in the rumen there is a fermentation of carbohydrate take place, which lead to formation of that volatile fatty acid. So amount of volatile fatty acid that produced in rumen is 150 millimole. Okay, then bacterial content in rumen of cow is 5 to 30 into 10 to power 10 in number, and while protozoal number in rumen of cow is 0 to 20 10 to power 6 in number. Okay, question number 17. Fold of mucous membrane at the junction of omasum and abomasum is known as option A, sella turcica, option B, vela terminalis, option C, omazo-abomasal fold, or option D, abomazo-omasal fold. The right answer is B, that is vela terminalis. Actually, vela terminalis is the fold which is present, fold of mucous membrane which is present at the junction of omasum and abomasum. While sella turcica is that depression which is present in a sphenoid bone where that pituitary gland actually rests. Okay. Now question number 18. Which of the following absorb in omasum? Option A, water. Option B, volatile fatty acid. Option C, both. And option D, none. The right answer is option C. That is, both water and volatile fatty acids are absorbed in omasum. Okay. Question number 19. Acidity of stomach is highest in option A, cow. Option B, dog. Option C, horse. Option D, sheep. The right answer is option B, dog. As comparison to that stomach acidity, we found that the carnivorous and scavenger animal has higher acidity in stomach, means low pH, as compared to that mammal and other bird, because of their feeding nature. Because as their feed is different, they feed mainly meat and another small creature, insects, so that. Okay. Okay, question number 20. pH range of large intestine is option A 6.5 to 7, option B 4.5 to 5.5, option C 5.5 to 6.5, option D 7.8 to 8.5. The right answer is option A, that is 6.5 to 7. That is slightly acidic. This slightly acidic pH of the large intestine is due to the formation of volatile fatty acid, which is mainly formed in cecum, okay, where the fermentation take place. Okay, so besides rumen, cecum is the major site where fermentation occur. In case of those animal like grass eating simple stomach animal, example taking horse, where the rumen is absent, so cecum is, we found that cecum is there is quite developed and large, and the amount of volatile fatty acid which is formed in large intestine is like 7 millimole per liter, whereas in case of only cecum, if we take an only cecum fluid, then it is 60 millimole per liter. Okay, now question number 21st. Which of the following animal has largest oesophageal region? Option A, horse. Option B, pig. Option C, dog. Or option D, cow. The right answer is, that is option A, horse. Horse has largest oesophageal region, while oesophageal region is absent in case of dog. Okay, question number 22. Sweat gland is absent in option A, goat, option B, sheep, option C, horse, or option D, dog. The right answer is, option A, that is goat. Since pig also don't have sweat gland, and dog and cat sweat via their paw. Okay. Which of the following have a multi-lobed kidney? Option A, sheep and pig. Option B, cattle and bird. Option C, horse and human. And option D, dog and cat. The right answer is option B, that is cattle and bird. Cattle and bird have multi-lobed kidney. Here is the list of animals and their shape of kidney. Okay, cattle have like cattle's kidney shape is like lobulated and bean shaped. In case of horse, it is non-lobulated and right one kidney shape is heart shape and left one is like bean shaped. In case of dog, non-lobulated and bean shaped. In case of pig, it is slightly lobulated and bean shaped. And in case of fowl, it is lobulated and elongated. Okay. Question number 24. Which of the following organ devoid of lymph vessels? Option A, brain. Option B, spinal cord. Option C, eye. Or option D, all. The right answer is option D, all. Lymph, actually, lymph vessels are those vessels which are responsible to transport that the fluid in tissue to the bloodstream. Finally, that after receiving that fluid, the lymph vessels and at the thoracic duct or the right lymphatic duct, which finally opens into the venous system. Okay, and this lymph vessels are distributed all over the body. That's mucosa, serous, and synovial membrane as well, gland and skin as well. But they are absent in nervous systems and eye. Okay. Question number 25. Dental formula of ruminant is option A 3133 by 3133, option B 0033 by 3133, option C 3143 by 3143, option D 3142 by 3143. The right answer is options B, that is 0033 by 3133. Here is the list of animal and their dental formula. In case of cattle, buffalo, goat, sheep, that is in case of ruminant, the dental formula is 0033 by 3133. In case of dog, dental formula is 3142 by 3143. In case of horse, 3133 by 3133. In case of pig, 3143 by 3143. Okay. Question number 26. Best breed of layer is option A, Leghorn, option B, RIR, option C, Brahma, option D, Sussex. The right answer is option A, that is Leghorn. Okay, the breed of poultry which is used for egg purpose, that is layers, are Leghorn, Highland, Lomans, and okay, and similarly the breeds of poultry which is mainly used for meat purpose, that is Cobb 500, Vencov 500 extra. Okay. Question number 27. Which part of brain is responsible for balance? Option A, cerebrum. Option B, cerebellum. Option C, medulla oblongata. Or option D, optic chiasma. The right answer is option B, that is cerebellum. Actually, cerebrum is responsible for intelligence, for learning, for judgment, for like speech, for memory, for like senses, all senses like hearing, vision, taste, smell, and voluntary muscles movement. While in case of cerebellum, it is mainly responsible for balance, coordination, postures. Okay, and medulla oblongata is the center for vitals like heart rate, breathing, blood pressure, vomiting, swallowing, digestion. That is medulla oblongata. Okay. Now, question number 28. Spinal cord in horse and at level of option A S2 and S3, option B S1 and S4, option C S3 and S4, option D S4 and S5. The right answer is S1 and S4 level. Actually, spinal cord of that cattle, in case of adult cattle, and at the level of sacrum first, while in case of that young one cattle, it's and at the level of sacrum 3, and spinal cord of pig and at the level of sacrum 2. And actually all in case of all animal, the end of the spinal cord is such like that contain a lashes of long nerve root, and it is given a special name known as cauda equine. Okay. The question number 29. For increasing the formation of RBC, kidney secrete. Options A. Angiotensin. Option B. Angiotensinogen. Option C. Renin. Option D. Erythropoietic factor. The right answer is option D, that is erythropoietin or erythropoietin factor. When there is a RBC, when there is a low number of RBC in blood at the time, that kidney secrete this erythropoietic factor or erythropoietin that stimulate that bone marrow in order to that produce RBC. Okay, and beside this erythropoietin, that kidney also secrete renin, which is responsible to convert angiotensinogen, which is inactive form, to that angiotensin active form. Okay. Question number 30. Percentage of live body weight as blood volume in cow is option A 7%, option B 6.7%, option C 7.7%, or option D 8%. The right answer is option C, that is 7.7%. That 7.7% of body weight as blood volume in case of cattle, and 6.6% that of body weight is as blood volume in case of horse, and 8% of live body weight as blood volume in case of sheep, while in case of dog that 5.5 to 9.1% of live body weight is as blood. Okay, and beside this that percentage of live body weight as blood volume, there are other fact which is important fact in term of examination related to blood. That is a pH of that blood of cattle is 7.4, and then ratio of that protein and another substance in plasma is 7 is to 1. Then percentage of water which is present in plasma is 92%, and that color of a plasma of the cow and horse when they are fed to that green forage is a bright yellow color. And plasma minus fibrinogen and other clotting factor, we call it serum. Okay. Now, question number 31. RBC of camel is option A, nucleated and oval, option B, non-nucleated and oval, option C, nucleated and biconvex, or option D, none. The right answer is the option B, that is non-nucleated and oval. Okay. Since fish, amphibian, reptile, bird, that is a smaller and less developed animal, they have the RBC, their RBC are nucleated and mainly oval shaped. In case of mammal, the RBC is non-nucleated and biconvex. Okay, and beside that, their shape, there are other RBC related fact in terms of exam, like that largest size of RBC is that RBC of a dog, and that average span lifespan of RBC in case of human is 120 day, while in case of dog is 124 days. And the RBC of that camel is resistant to water deprivations and don't burst easily. And similarly, that the volume of RBC, a number of RBC in million per cubic mm of blood in cattle is 5 to 9 million per 1 cubic mm of blood. Okay. Now, question number 32. Choroid plexus in the brain ventricle strain what form of blood? Option A, plasma. Option B, lymph. Option C, ventricular fluid. Or option D, CSF, that is cerebrospinal fluid. The right answer is options D, that is CSF. Actually, cerebrospinal fluid is a clear, colorless type of body fluid, which is mainly found in that brain and spinal cord. Okay, this CSF is mainly produced by that special type of cells called ependymal cell, which is mainly present in choroid plexus of the ventricle of the brain. And this CSF after formation absorbed by that arachnoid granulations, and this CSF occupied that subarachnoid space, that is arachnoid matter and pia matter, the space between that arachnoid matter and pia matter, and it is mainly responsible and act as a cushion or buffer, and prevent the spinal cord and as well as brain from that shock. Okay. And question number 33. blood glucose level of chicken is in mg per dl? Option A 60 to 110, option B 40 to 80, option C 189 to 290, or option D 80 to 120. The right answer is option C, that is 189 to 290 mg per dl. Here are some normal range of different component in blood of cattle, like glucose. The amount of glucose in the serum of cattle is like 35 to 55 mg per dl of blood, no? And the amount of calcium present in the cattle is 9 to 11 mg per dl of blood, okay? And the amount of phosphorus present in blood of cattle is 4 to 7 mg per dl, and amount of magnesium which is present in blood of cattle is 1.2 to 3.5 mg per dl, okay? Now the question number 34, which of the following is milch breed of cattle? Option A Rathi, option B Haryana, option C Tharparkar, or option D Ongolo. The right answer is option C, that is Tharparkar. Okay, that milk giving or milk breed of cattle are is like Jersey, Holstein, Gir, Sahiwal, Red Sindhi, and Tharparkar. While that dual purpose breed means the cattle which is used for both that milk purpose as well as for meat purpose are Haryana, Ongolo, Rathi, Kankrej, Nimari, Dangi, Mevati. And next is like draft purpose breed of cattle, that is for like the working purpose, that is Amrit Mahal, Halikar, Khilari, Kangayam, and Malvi. Okay. Now, question number 35. Suckling of calf for letdown of milk is essential for option A. Jebu cattle, option B. Bos Taurus, option C. Both, or option D. None. The right answer is option A, Jebu cattle. Actually, that suckling of calf initiate a reflex. That reflex sent to that brain, and in response to that reflex, the brain sends some kind of message, and so that posterior pituitary gland releases that oxytocin hormone, and that oxytocin hormone in blood, which is mainly responsible for milk letdown. Okay, so now question number 36. Fat percentage of Jersey cow milk is option A 4.5, option B 4.9, or option C 3.5, or option D 5.5. The right answer is 4.9, nearly to 5%. Here are some standard for milk fat and SNF. Now, okay, in cow's milk, that standard milk fat percent is 3.5, and SNF percent is 8.5. Buffalo milk is 5% and 9%. Goats and sheep milk is 3% and 9%. Standardized milk should have 4.5% fat and 8.5% SNF. Recombined milk should have 3% fat and 8.5% SNF. Double tone milk should have 1.5% fat and 9% SNF. Skim milk have 0.5% fat and 8.7% SNF. And tone milk have 3% fat and 8.5% SNF. Okay. Now question number 37. Heat regulating mechanism is least efficient due to less efficient thyroadrenal mechanism in option A buffalo, option B zebu, option C European cattle, or option D camel. The right answer is buffalo. Since heat regulatory mechanism is least efficient in case of buffalo, since buffalo in hot condition increases their blood volume and flow to the skin surface in order to maintain their temperature and dissipate heat by physical mechanisms such as like radiation. Okay. Now question number 38. Buffalo gave birth to calf generally during option A January to June, option B July to October, option C November to March, or option D any time of year. The right answer is option C, that is November to March. Actually, buffalo are short day breeder, hence they comes in heat during winter month, and they conceive also during winter month, and their gestation month is around period is around 10 month and 10 days. eventually its maturation time is again in also in winter month. Okay, and now here are some the note that cow, sow and rabbit are polystrus, means they comes in heat many times, that is stress comes in many times in year. Okay, and mare, ewe, doe, buffalo, cat are seasonal polystrus, means they comes in many type in heat, but uh, during a particular season. Like mare and cat are long day breeder, means long day means they comes in heat during long day, means during summer season, while ewe, doe and buffalo are short day breeder, means they comes actually in heat during uh, winter season. And dog is mono or either distress, means they only come two time in heat per year. Okay. Question number 39. Buffalo milk contain option A less vitamin E and more cholesterol, option B less triglyceride and vitamin E, option C more vitamin E and less cholesterol, option D more triglyceride and vitamin E. The right answer is option C, that is more vitamin E and less cholesterol. Here are some facts about buffalo milk. Just like, did buffalo milk contain 30% more solid as compared to that cow milk? And then peroxide activities is in buffalo milk is 2 to 4 times more than as compared to that cow milk. And buffalo milk is not suitable for like infant feeding and for cheese and rasgulla making. And if we made a butter from a buffalo milk, it is hard in nature, while in that case of cow milk it is soft in nature. Okay, now question number 40. In which animal no transfer of antibiotic occur through placenta? Option A cow, option B sheep, option C buffalo, or option D both B and C. The right answer is both sheep and buffalo. In sheep and buffalo, both cases there is a no transfer of antibiotic to the young ones through placenta. Okay. Now question number 41. Which animal is seasonally polystrus? Option A cow, option B sheep, option C buffalo, or option D both B and C. The right answer is buffalo and sheep. We already discussed in the previous question that the buffalo and sheep both are seasonally polystrus. They comes in heat mainly in winter season. Okay. Question number 42. Which, when and how much colostrum fed to buffalo calf? Option A after birth within 2 hours at the rate of 1 to 1.5 kg per day for 5 days. Option B after birth within 12 hours 1 to 1.5 kg per day for 5 days. Option C after birth within 24 hours 1 to 1.5 kg per day for 5 days. Or option D after birth within 2 days 1 to 1.5 kg per day for 5 days. The right answer is option A, that is after birth within 2 hours at the rate of 1 to 1.5 kg per day for 5 days. Since after the birth of calf, colostrum should be fed as soon, that is within 2 hours. Okay. The question number 43. Milk requirement for buffalo calf is option A 1 by 10th of body weight, half kg less than 1/10 of body weight, half of the body weight, or option D 1/3 of the body weight. The right answer is option B, that is half kg less than 1/10 of body weight. In case of cow calf, that milk requirement is 1/10 of body weight. Okay. Now question number 44. Drying period in buffalo is of option A 40 to 80 days, option B 50 days, option C 60 to 90 days, or option D 120 days. The right answer is that is 60 to 90 days. In case of cattle, the drying period is 40 to 80 days. Okay. Now, the question number 45. Cause of calf mortality due to disease in decreasing order is, okay, option A pneumonia, enteritis, blood, toxemia. Option B toxemia, blood, enteritis, pneumonia. Option C pneumonia, toxemia, blood, enteritis, or option D, pneumonia, enteritis, toxemia, and blood. The right answer is option D, that is more death mortality in case of pneumonia, followed by enteritis, followed by toxemia, and followed by blood. Okay. Type of placenta in buffalo and cow is option A, epitheliochorial, option B, cotyledonary, option C, both A and B, or option D, none. The right answer is, that is option B, that is cotyledonary. Here the classification of a placenta, since in case of like Meyer and Shaw, the gross saber placenta is diffuse type, and if it goes for the microscopic structure, it is epitheliochorial, means that placenta only attached with epithelial surface of that um, mother, and that loss of maternal tissue at birth is non-deciduous, means there is a no loss of maternal tissue at the time of birth of baby. Okay. And in case of ruminant, it is cotyledonary, and if it goes for that microscopic structure, it is syndesmochorial, means also there is surfacely attached, and there is a cotyledon formation, and loss of that maternal tissue at the time of birth is also not, that is non-decidual. In case of dog and cat, it is jonary, like John like, Dix like. Okay, John like. And if we see the microscopic structure, then it is endotheliocorial, means placenta reach up to that endothelium layer of that mother. Okay, penetrate, and maternal tissue loss some. That's a deciduous nature. Loss of that maternal tissue is also present. And human and monkey, that is discoidal shape, and microscopic structure is hemochorial, means deeply penetrating, and then there is a loss of tissue is maternal tissue is more. Okay. Now question number 47, calving interval in buffalo is option A, 12 month, option B, 15 month, option C, 18 month, or option D, 20 month. The right answer is B, that is 15 month. Calving interval actually refer the gap period between the one parturition to that another calving. Okay. And the calving interval in case of cow is 12 month. Okay. Question number 48, artificial insemination was done in buffalo. Option A, between 12 to 24 hours from onset of stress. Option B, between 12 to 24 hours after end of stress. Option C, both A and B, or option D, any time in stress. The right answer is option A, that is between 12 to 24 hours from onset of stress. Since here is the list of animal and their preferred AI time. In case of cow, that AI time is middle of stress, that is 12 to 24 hours after onset of stress. In case of mare, it is that is 2 to 4 days before the end of the stress. In case of ewe, it is 12 to 24 hours after onset of stress, that is same as like of cow. In case of doe, it's 24 to 36 hours after onset of stress. In case of sow, it's 12 to 30 hours after onset of stress. And in case of bitch, it's 10 to 14 days after pro-stress bleeding. When there is a bleeding, there's a bleeding, and after bleeding, the best time for AI is 10 to 14 days after that bleeding. In case of queen, it's anytime when that animal is in heat. In case of rabbit, when anytime that animal is in heat. Okay. Now, question number 49, dry matter intake in buffalo is option A, higher than cattle, option B, lower than cattle, option C, equal to cattle, option D, vary according to breed. The right answer is, that is option A, higher than cattle. Since dry matter requirement of cattle is 2.5% of their life body weight. In case of buffalo, it is 3% of their life body weight. Okay. 50, question number 50. In rumen, microbial population of buffalo is option A, higher than cattle, option B, lower than cattle, option C, equal to cattle, option D, depend on type of feed. The right answer is, that is option A, higher than cattle. Beside the rumen microbial population, that other important fact related to buffalo is like buffalo sows to the resistant to disease like brucellosis and FMD, and also that ascariasis and Toxocara vitulirum infestation is that these two are the parasitic condition which is associated with that buffalo calf mortality. And buffalo converted that carotene which is eaten by animal whole to into vitamin A without any lost. Okay. And okay, this much for today class. And now again I will come up with new set of questions. Okay, thank you.